Everyone will tell you that dropshipping, SMA, or even crypto are the best business models to start in 2024. But I'm here to tell you the best beginner business model to start in 2024 is phone flipping. In this video, I'll be sharing with you exactly how you can start your very own phone flipping business with little to no prior business experience and how you can scale to $1,000 per month in profit and beyond. I personally have used these tactics and have made almost $500 in a single week flipping phones. So if I can do it, so can you. So what even is phone flipping? It works just like any other flipping business where you simply buy an item for less and sell it for more. People flip cars, shoes, and even Pokemon cards. However, everyone these days has an iPhone, which means there will always be a market for used phones. Alright, so now that you know exactly what phone flipping is, let's dive into how you can buy your very first phone. Because if you don't know how to buy a phone at the right price, your profits could be very slim, or you could even end up losing money. The best places to find phones at good prices is on local selling sites like Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, and Craigslist. These websites are often the best places to find deals from motivated sellers who are looking to get some quick cash for their phones, or they just upgraded and they don't want to go through the hassle of selling their phone. And this is exactly where we come in. My personal favorite platform is Facebook Marketplace. When searching for phones on Facebook Marketplace, simply search iPhones into the text box and then filter by date listed. Now, all of the most recent listings will show up on your feed. This is the best way to find good phone deals because often the longer a phone sits on Facebook Marketplace, the more of a sign it is that it's a bad deal. Now, whenever you see anything that might be promising, simply message the seller even if the price is a little high. You can always negotiate the price with the seller later in the chat. So now that you're on Facebook Marketplace messaging sellers for various phones, how do you know how much to offer them so you can actually flip that phone for a profit? The very last thing that you want to do is lose money on a phone flip. The first way is by going to eBay, searching for the exact phone model, and then filtering the results to show the sold listings. This allows you to see exactly what that phone sells for and what day it was sold. Make sure that you check the most recent sales so that you know the most up-to-date price. The second and much more easier way is to use the free phone selling spreadsheet I've linked below. This spreadsheet will show you exactly what each phone model sells for, and it will save you a lot of time. Once you see exactly how much a phone sells for on eBay, there's one important step that many beginners overlook, and that's accounting for eBay fees. eBay will typically take around 13% of the sale price. Let's say you find an iPhone 13 on Facebook Marketplace and you check eBay sold listings and you see that it sells for on average around $300. From that, you need to subtract 13% for eBay fees, which is around $39. Then you should also subtract the amount of profit that you want to make. Let's say around $70 to $100. That means that you shouldn't pay any more than $160 to $190 for the phone to make a decent profit. Also, when messaging with sellers, never be afraid to negotiate. On almost all of my phone flipping deals, I always get the phone for less than the original price. Once you have finally found a phone at a good price, it's time to schedule a meetup with the seller. I personally like to meet in public locations like Starbucks or gas stations, but if you're comfortable with it, you can obviously go to that person's house. Now, when you arrive at the meetup location, there's gonna be a few things that you're gonna wanna check on the phone. I've also linked a free checklist down in the description where you can see exactly what to check on a phone before you buy it. First, you're gonna wanna look for any visible damage like cracks, dents, or scratches. Minor cosmetic issues are usually okay, but anything major can decrease the value of the phone significantly. You're also gonna wanna test all of the features of the phone. Make sure the phone actually turns on without any issues. Make sure that the screen is responsive and that there aren't any dead spots. Be sure to test the Face ID. This is something that a lot of people miss, but not having a functional Face ID can definitely decrease the value of the phone. Test all of the buttons, test the charge port, make sure the front and back cameras work, check the microphone, the speakers, and then here are the three most important ones. First is battery health. You can find this by going into the settings under the battery tab. A phone with a battery health of less than 80% will usually need a replaced battery. So make sure that the phone that you're buying has a battery health of 80% or above, or you should be paying less for a phone with a lower battery health. Next, make sure the iPhone is not iCloud locked. This is a big one. To check this, go to the settings and at the top you will see if someone is logged in on their iCloud account. If they are, they can track the phone and whoever you sell it to won't be able to actually use it. Finally, check the phone's IMEI number. You can find the IMEI number in the settings and there's plenty of free websites where you can punch that number in and see if the phone is stolen or blacklisted. This is crucial as selling a blacklisted phone is not only illegal, but you would probably end up losing money. When you're checking all of these things, take your time, and if the seller makes you feel rushed, it's probably a scam. And if everything on the phone looks great, you're good to go and buy it. Now that you have successfully bought your first phone, it is time to list it and start making some money. The two best places to sell your phone will be eBay and Facebook Marketplace. eBay will open you up to a wider audience, but it does take 13% fee of the sale. It's a great platform if you want to sell quickly and reach buyers nationwide. Facebook Marketplace is a more localized platform with no selling fees. The audience on Facebook Marketplace is much smaller and it could end up taking longer to sell your phone on here. Now it's time to create your listing. When creating your listing, you need to stand out, and one of the best ways to do that is by taking high quality photos. Be sure to take pictures of your phone in good lighting and get as many angles of the phone as you can. When writing your description, be transparent about the phone's condition. You're going to want to describe how much storage the phone has, what color it is, if it comes with any accessories, and any other important factors of the phone. When pricing your phone, I would recommend it slightly below market value so that you get a quick sale. And when you're ready, list the phone. When selling your phone, you're bound to get plenty of questions, so be sure to answer inquiries quickly and politely. Buyers will always appreciate good communication, and they're more likely to trust you if you message them well. Just like when you're buying the phones, when you're selling, a lot of people will try to negotiate with you and bring your price down. It's best to stay pretty firm on your price, but if you need to, it's okay to leave a little bit of room for negotiation. And when you find someone who wants to buy your phone, simply meet up with them, or you can ship it to them. If you do choose to ship the phone, just make sure that you pack it securely. Based on my experience, you should be able to sell a phone on average within about a week. Once the phone sells, congratulations. You've officially flipped your first phone for a profit. Now you can reinvest that money and start buying more and more phones to start scaling your phone flipping business. And that's pretty much all that there is to it. You can get all of the free resources I mentioned in this video, the first link in the description. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or send me a DM on Instagram. I plan to start posting a lot more phone flipping content, so if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe. And if you want to see me take on a 1-week phone flipping challenge, you can check out my most popular video right here. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you nothing but success, and thank you for watching.